just a simple guy. I'm just a simple man. But I really got to tell you about my experience last night. I really do. Um, I went to the movies and I saw that movie, The Conjuring. The Conjuring. Yes, I have to say it again. The Conjuring. And I thought it was gonna be a great movie, but I really just couldn't get into it. Because I never actually did see it. I went there, bought the ticket. I sat in the seat. I used the bathroom for like 2 or 3 hours on that commode. I got out feeling refreshed. And I went into that theater and I was like, I'm ready. People just don't know how to act. I I watched the previews and all of a sudden I closed my eyes when the scene came on where it's like your feature presentation. And after that I was like, oh, I gotta close my eyes because I thought, people would be jumping at you and everything. It was that 3D thing, I guess. I don't know. And I thought, people would jump at you and pull you into the screen or something. But anyway, that's happened a few times. Anyway, I went there, sat there, and suddenly I uh, uncovered my eyes. I took my hand off my eyes when it was really quiet, and all of a sudden I started seeing people levitating, and I was like, "What? What's going on here?" I don't know. Maybe this was actually worth it. Maybe the 3D is really coming into you from outside of the screen itself. So anyway, I thought it was better than Walt Disney World, Disneyland, all over the world put together, including from the other planets. Yeah, I don't know what I just said there, but I thought it was that. And so the levitating was horrible because it was this huge. I'm not a mean guy. I'm a nice guy, but it was this huge, fat rows upon rows man about 400 pounds levitating right above me. I saw him before, and he had a few big bowls of buttered up popcorn, but I didn't think it was no big deal. Anyway, started to sit back, enjoy the movie while the fat guy was levitating ahead of me, and I thought it was no big deal. I just sat back and folded my arms and kicked back my legs, and all of a sudden he started farting, and I couldn't. I at first it was no big deal, I laughed it off. Fat guy, buttered up popcorn, butter all over his face, farting in my face. I thought it was no big deal. Then he started doing it uncontrollably. And I was like, oh man, I didn't know levitating was so bad. And so he started farting, and I was like, oh my god, I can't take it. And then he was like, I was like, that sounds like the evil spirit up in the movie. I'm like, what? But then, I just thought his butt was possessed, and so I ran out screaming his butt was possessed. His butt was possessed. The fat man's butt must have been possessed by the Conjuring. And so I ran out there screaming that, and before you knew it, they said everything